takes to escape from the cyborg? Pick up the Escape from CyberCity CDI and capture the experience on your television with the Philips Imagination Machine.
Hello everybody and welcome back once again to the last one in the series. It is the CDI Experience. It is going to catch on, that name.
It is.
And the last one, so it should have already caught on by now.
And you've been watching.
Oh, you've been watching Shock 16 and
Dan Central.
Of course. And in the last episode, Dana has, I've selected it, but
I'm glad he did.
I've heard good things about it.
I love it.
We're going to end on Escape from CyberCity. So, of course, over to Dan to tell you what Escape from CyberCity is all about.
Okay, now any of you anime fans out there, whether it's through Studio Ghibli, which is the famous franchise where they did like Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, or if you're more fans of like Ghost in the Shell, even things like Astro Boy, even things like going back to like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, you may have also heard of one called Galaxy Express 999. It's a bit of an older one, so not a lot of sort of the younger generation may have heard of it. But basically, the reason I'm mentioning that is because actually this game, funnily enough, Escape from CyberCity is actually based on that anime. So they took a lot of the kind of the scenarios and the kind of the characters and the kind of the graphics, sort of thing, if you like, and then put it straight into this game. So if you saw the anime itself, you'll be able to relate a lot to the game and stuff. Again, just really quickly, they were planning on doing a sequel, just to put some perspective on it, called Return to CyberCity, that they started planning, doing some drawings for. There's actually some gold lettering you can find on Google, but unfortunately, due to like time constraints and stuff, as a lot of them were, when they tried to do sequels on various games, they had to cancel the project at the last minute. But it's a shame, because I mean, I love this game, so I'd love to have seen what a sequel could have kind of run like, but there we are. So yeah, basically, really quickly, I'm just digressing. So this game, basically, the Earth's under attack, and the evil Guardians forces have taken control. And basically, you play a kid that has to basically go through various routes, if you like, because you get a choice of like left or right. There's various routes you can actually go down, like manholes. You're just sitting there. But it's up to you. It's kind of like, which is again something I like about this game, because it's that interactive. You can choose where you go. It's not like you're not forced to go a certain way, and you basically have to get to the Guardians' headquarters and destroy them.
There you go.
But it's very fast. If you're not on it constantly, you will just die straight away. So you've got to be so like switched on.
Right.
And again, being the first time you've ever played it, you'll have to find your route, because there's so many different routes you can take.
Yeah.
So there's some of the Guardians. There's another one. Again, they look quite sinister anyway. And it's just the graphics. I mean, if you're a fan of anime, you can relate to it anyway. It's
right.
Creative, it's colourful, it's really, really cool.
And if you noticed, there was no intro to this, and that's because Dan says that the action starts literally straight away, like almost straight away, don't it?
Yeah,
so.
we were going to do like no talking from us, and then a quick pause, and then start, but we couldn't even pause to go straight from the original kind of opening straight into the game without no pause. So we're kind of going to do it all in one go.
Yeah, so start the game.
Start game. I've just said to Shocks as well off camera, Rookie, Warrior, Maniac, meant to be easy, medium, difficult. Actually, there's no really any major differences between any of them. And a lot of people that I know of have said the same. Rookie could be just as hard as Maniac.
Right.
So that's pretty pointless. But
we'll go on Rookie anyway.
yeah, just for the hell of it, just to be on the safe side.
Would you be a rookie for a lovely cookie?
Exactly. Now you can either, saying again to Shocks earlier, you can either go straight into the game by going to train, or you can go to the other way and you can go to what's called target practice. You don't die or anything, you can just get a practice of like shooting different items and stuff, but again, it's entirely your choice. So you go left or right, just watch the window.
Right. Was that it?
You get three goes.
Oh, right.
3 goes, so you start again, so you go left or right.
Then watch the
Just
window.
be careful. No, so you need to shoot him.
Oh, I need to shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So he'll either come out of the left or the right hole, but you have to then be ready there to shoot him. You still missed him. You shot, but you were too high. Okay, so do you see what I mean about it being really
I'll tell you what,
really
I'll give
fast?
it over to Dan.
No. You're not getting away with it that easily. If you don't like a certain route, Shocks, you can just go a different way.
I go left.
So if you start saying to me, oh, it's too hard, my response is going to be, find another route then. But if anyone's played this before, let us know underneath, and I'm sure you can relate to how fast it is. I mean, I have completed this a while back, but it's not easy, especially on 3 lives as well. And it's quite a fairly long game as well, just 3 lives. So you need to choose the right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left this time. Is that a good idea?
You're not actually. You need to direct. So you know when you first start and it's like left or right, you need to use the D-pad to select that direction. That's it, and then you want to click on either sideways or there. No, you want to on this bit you want to press on the wall, just on the edge of the wall. That's it. Sorted.
Alright.
Right, and you've got a skateboard or you've got a car. So what I was doing, you want a skateboard. You want to just avoid the holes. So your cursor wants to go around the holes, around the holes, around the holes.
Oh, we're around that. I was all around that.
Yeah, there was a guardian in the hole. I didn't realise that either. I was said to shoot it. I didn't realise it was in the hole until after.
There's like a guardian.
Yeah, it's not in that one, not in that one. Shoot. Oh, you didn't shoot.
Oh, fuck. This is well odd. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, no.
But the good thing is, it's one of those games where you can just pick up and play because it's so quick.
Tough luck, Earthling.
No. And it's put it TUFF as well. I've got my own route that I've adopted as well, but I've tried other routes.
I'll tell you what, I'll have one more go and then I'll pass it to Dan, because then Dan can
not
show
gonna-
you a bit more of the game, do you know what I mean?
Well, all you guys out there that have played this, you're going to have your own routes as well that you've used, because this is the point of the game. You make your own route up, and then you find out what works for you.
Because if I keep going, you're just going to keep seeing the same bits over and over again.
Well, the opening sequence is very short. You've gone on to target practice, so you just shoot as many of the things as you can that move. So shoot, got it, shoot,
Fuck it up.
shoot.
This would be better with a mouse.
Shoot. 3 out of, I don't know, what, 10, 11? It's a start, it's a start. Right, you need to get that wall again, yeah? Right on the edge of it, just on the edge. That's it, perfect. If you shoot the policeman, you die yourself.
Oh,
you
right.
don't actually get to progress.
Fuck that, I'm going to go.
No, you're not selecting with it. You need to confirm you're going left by using the D-pad. I wasn't in that one! Sneaky bastard! He was in that one. Left.
I'm pressing left.
Oh, you did it. Right, you want to make sure you're not where the car's going. Move. So
Oh,
if the car
God.
comes this way, on your right, you want to make sure your cursor's on the left and vice versa. That fucking wasn't even in the hole. Right, you just got to be so quick, because you've got to work out which way it's coming. You've got to be so quick. That's it, good? So just be aware, it might change. That's it, good? You've got to watch it, mate. Move. No.
Oh, fuck!
The way to think of it is if he's going to go to your left, he'll go a bit more to that way before he turns.
Right.
And if he's going to go nearer to you, he won't
Oh,
turn.
I'm going to pass it down anyway.
Oh, you're doing well.
No,
He's going to do
go
one
on.
more.
Because you can show people
Oh.
like a bit more of this game. Otherwise, you just could keep seeing the same shit over and over again.
Okay. Can't say I didn't
So,
try.
I mean-
But that was alright. You started well on that until he went the other way. But that third hole we got used to him being in it. And, then
We were in there.
and you wasn't shooting on point. Then you went to shoot on point and he wasn't even in it. I mean, I'll try. I mean, obviously under recording circumstances, I tend to kind of
Is the pressure's on it?
mess it up a little bit. But I mean, the route that I've adopted is basically it's obviously this way, same as what Shocks was doing. Again, just hit the end part of the wall. So again, come on the cars. So again, Shocks was doing. You were doing fine, to be fair. Again, it's just a case of noticing if he's going to turn really quickly or if he's doing a bit more of a speed first before he turns. That's all. You can actually shoot the cars as well if you do this. Doesn't do too much. It's just a bit more kind of something going on.
A bit more dramatic.
Yeah, I think also you get less cars come around if you shoot them as well. This bit I don't like because I always go to this one. It's normally the other one. Sometimes it's that one. These doors are not too scary, nothing. Right, what this does, it takes you back, further back where you've just come from, but it's also opened up another area. So go back to where I was. And this time, rather than taking you back to the cars, it takes you to a department store. And this is why I tend to, if I'm not careful, mess things up. Because this is so quick. It's just so quick. See?
Yeah.
This is where it all goes downhill. Yeah. Sometimes you get them where it just you seem to be shooting as much as you can, but it still doesn't seem to do anything.
Ooh, it's nerve-wracking. I'm not even playing it.
Men's sportswear. Now you can go in that taxi, Oh, that wasn't meant to go in the taxi. I left the cursor on the... I thought because I wasn't shooting, it wasn't going to interact with the taxi, but it... Oh, I've gone back to the cars, it's fine. Basically, if you go in the taxi, you can go on what's called the highway, which would have been the other direction that I've just not gone down. It's just too hard. Too hard. You go on this highway, and these like red things start flying at you, but they're so quick. Like quicker than quick. You just can't do it.
Quicker than quick.
I can't believe I left the cursor on the taxi. See what I mean? With recording, it's just going to mess up. See, it comes out the other one.
Don't get it or not.
He's got some funky music going on in his taxi. Oh, I've got to do the department store all over again. Oh man. If I hadn't gone in the taxi, I wouldn't have had to have done this again.
I love the way it goes to this shitty like thing though.
Like a newspaper.
Yeah, it's like something like a paperboy.
Yeah.
On the Master System.
Yeah, but it says bankrupt. That was horrific. I didn't even do anything. The cursor, I didn't even move it.
Tough luck, Earthling.
I wanted to show them the train. The train's really cool, but I had the cursor pointing at the taxi, and even though I didn't press shoot, it still interacted with the taxi. Ugh. Right, I'm going to do one more.
One more run.
You might have had a cut from shot, so you might have left it all in.
I'm leaving it in.
Okay. Damn. That's me. Actually, if you watch this back, I'm like, yeah, don't go in the taxi because it's the highway and it's really hard. And then as soon as I say it, I go straight in the taxi. I think I just like his funky music. Yeah, that skateboard one. Even I can't do that. Even I can't do it. It's just too mental. Yeah, I think if you shoot every car like I'm doing, fewer come round than if you don't. I think you must get like 6 or 7, but if you shoot them all, you only get like 4 or 5.
Oh.
I think, anyway, I'm sure it's less. Yeah, I think. Dirtbag. Oh!
If you don't know what you're doing though, it literally gives you no time to think about it, does it? It's like
It's just crazy. It's just so fast. And even for the CGI to keep up with it as well,
Yeah.
it's pretty decent.
I mean, it looks beautiful. I like the animation. It looks great, but
I mean, anime fans, you know, I'm sure would have, especially when it first came
yeah,
out.
I like
especially those that have seen
a touch of anime myself.
the show. Yeah, of course, you
So-
like Ghost in the Shell, yeah. I mean, I'm a massive Studio Ghibli fan, huge Studio Ghibli fan. And I was shooting and everything. I think those particular ones, they just get you. Come on, stop being an idiot. Oh! Oh! Right, putting it down here. Oh!
Finally gets past it again.
You're supposed to hit the little orange thing. Why the hell did I? Oh! I can't believe I did that. Never ever get me doing stuff on camera again. I'm perfect until you press record. No! Plenty. I don't know what she's even saying.
Something you told me.
Men's sportswear. It's because I was trying to keep it out of the way of the taxi, that's why. That's better.
There we go.
Problem is, I don't always get this right either. Honestly, I don't.
Well, you've seen a little bit more of the game.
Well, I've been told you have to press, correct me on this guys, you have to hold all 3 buttons down if it stops it snapping. Bollocks! So normally, I always die the first time, but I've always got another life to correct it, and then it doesn't snap. So basically, if you get it right, it doesn't snap. You carry on, and he runs up the wall, and then he jumps straight on the train.
Right.
And the train's really cool.
But we didn't get to see that. But you've had a nice little overview of what the game was about. Like you say, it's a quick time kind of thing. It reminds me a bit of Dragon's Lair.
I remember
that kind of thing where you have to where it's like you get in sequence and then you have to press the direction, you dodge stuff and take the right route. So it's a bit like that. Like I say, it looks nice, but for me, it's very, very fucking difficult.
Fast. Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, you've literally got no time to think what you're going to do. It's just like you need to know. You need to know, don't you?
Yeah, it's not one of those long and drawn out games you have to spend time on. It's just like boom, boom, boom. Because it's so quick as well, like you don't have to save anything because it will just always go back to the beginning as well if you die. So. But yeah, if any of you guys obviously want to see any further footage, there's stuff all over the internet.
If I was to rate this game, I would give it a dude down a dodgy, cracked pavement in the highway out of a funky taxi.
Hey! Even though we didn't go on the highway because it's rubbish.
Anything else you'd like to say before we end?
I just want to say, being the last episode, I hope you guys have seriously enjoyed it. I hope you've liked the idea. I just felt like, with obviously using shocks as a good guinea pig, giving the CDI some love, because it's one of those systems that I hope, through doing this series, some of you guys out there that have always thought, not much of it, have maybe been enlightened a little bit and sort of maybe sat there and thought, actually, do you know what? Since watching this series, they've got a point. Yeah. Like, there are actually a few that I've not seen before.
Well, it's definitely opened my eyes up to some more of the variant of games that you can get on the CDI. I
mean, yeah, we know. I'm not sitting here trying to say to people, oh, you should get it because it is fantastic. Because, I'm not stupid. I know it's not. But there are some that, like we've shown. Some we have shown that haven't been either. We've tried to balance it as well. Not just say, just show the good ones. We've shown some fairly dire ones as well. But... yeah, just hopefully a lot of you guys out there have been a bit more swayed and a bit more open to it. It is a bit too big as well. It's huge. It's a huge thing.
And if this series has gone down well, then Dan has got lots more games left for me to experience. So you never know. We could always see a second season of this.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we'll see if anyone, if there's much interest, if people pick it up. Like, I know we're not really speaking about anything different, but, just as a quick example, when I first started doing my other one, the Sunday Stroll, I didn't think anyone would be that interested in just walking around in the park or in the field. Yeah. But before I knew it, we had like 10 episodes. So if it picks up and people like the fact that we're trying to revive like an underrated system, I suppose, in a way, then we may do some more in the future. Yeah. But we'll just see how it goes, I guess.
So, until then,
thanks for watching, guys. Really, really appreciate it. And it's been fun testing shocks and seeing his genuine... He's not seen any of these games before we've pressed record. I can genuinely promise you guys that. All his reactions have been totally, first time, straight on the thing. No practice beforehand, totally live. So,
yeah, cool.
Nice one.
So we'll see you... If this returns, we will see you then. If not...
Yeah,
look after yourselves.
Stay interactive. Keep engaging with us.
And we'll see you later.
Boom, 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 boom.